Hey, you! I need you to hit the subscribe button below.
What's your name, bro? Mo? Mo? What's your name, sis?
You can't talk about
Huh? Unique? Alright, I'm Officer Gabriel. Nice to meet you. So what the officer was just going over, what he was going over is explaining what your nationality is according to the Bible. That's right. Now, do you know what your nationality is according to the Bible?
From my perspective, I believed it was.
Come on, look closer, man. Come on, I ain't gonna bite, man. We brothers.
From my perspective, I believed it to be Hispanic, Puerto Rican, as call it. That's from what I was told, what I was trained as.
Okay, I understand that. So you see this sign right here? You see this sign right here? You see these on this side of the sign is what God calls us, and on this side of the sign is what the world calls us, right? This is all from the nation of Israel. Now, where would you see yourself on this sign? As Ephraim, right? But now, give me Numbers 1:18, because I want you to understand that, because you told me a couple of different things. Now, it goes by the house of your father. So it goes by whatever your father is, and I'm going to prove it out of the scriptures. Read that for me, bro.
Numbers chapter 1, verse 18.
Uh-huh.
And they assembled all the congregation on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their father.
So it's just like if you was raising some dogs, raising some puppies, they call it your pedigree. I mean, you want to make sure they have pure bloodline, meaning your bloodline goes off to the house of your father.
That's right.
Same thing is like what they say in scientific type things, man. They try to say that you carry the child with you, and what you do is you plant the seed into the woman, right? That's where your nationality comes from. So what is the nationality of your father? Same thing. So it means from the tribe of Ephraim. So you gotta understand that you've been to church. So in church, did they tell you that you was an Israelite? So you need to understand. Give me back what the officer just had, Isaiah 1:3, because you got to understand that a lot of our people don't know who they are and don't even know what that means to be an Israelite. Right. Give me that real quick, because what the main thing you have to realize is these churches, they out here telling you different things, and they're actually leading you astray. I know a lot of people always hear that saying, "Well, the blind lead the blind to a ditch." That's true, because that's exactly what happened. Exactly what these churches is doing to our people right today.
Read, and the ass his master's crib.
So he's saying a dumb animal knows where he belongs, where he's from, right? Read.
But Israel does not know.
But Israel don't know who they are. They don't know where they come from. They don't know nothing. We just out here thinking we calling ourselves Puerto Rican, right, which means port of riches.
Right.
You call yourself a rich port.
Right.
That's not what God calls you.
That's right.
We out here calling ourselves African American, which is two white men.
Right.
That's not what God calls us. That's not who we are. So now read it. Is that it on that?
My people does not consider.
So our people don't even consider, because not only do we not know who we are, where we come from, we don't even care.
That's right.
They say what, 300-400 years having us not read, but now we can read, now we can understand, and we don't even care to even go into the Bible to get the information that we need.
Right.
Because of the thing is, we're following. Give me Isaiah 29:13, because we keep following what we hear instead of actually trying to read for ourselves.
That's right.
We keep going to these churches, going to our grandmas, all our people, our mamas, and all that stuff, and just listening to what they've been taught, right, and they just perpetuate this garbage. That's not what we're supposed to do, bruh. That's why we came out here, to show you who you are according to the Bible and what you're supposed to do along with that. Read that.
Isaiah chapter 29, verse 13. Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth.
So it says, as much as our people draw near with me with their mouth, meaning our people always talk about, y'all, yeah, I love God, I'm for God, I got a personal relationship with God. But read,
and with their lips do honor me.
They talk a good game. Our people talk a good game. You don't think, oh yeah, man, I'm saved and sanctified with the Holy Ghost.
Right.
But read,
but have removed their heart far from me.
They're not actually moving for God according to the scriptures. That's not what they're doing. They just doing good lip service. That's it. Read.
And their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men.
So it says the fear towards God is taught by the precept of men. Meaning you're not supposed to be following what a man says. I can just tell you anything out of my heart. You see, I'm gonna answer everything out of the scriptures. Because you gotta go out of the word of God. How you doing, bro? How you doing, bro? What's up, man? What's good, man? What's your name? Huh? Eli? Alright, I'm off the Gabriel, man. How you doing, man? So we out here teaching what your nationality is according to the Bible. That's what we doing right now. You know what your nationality is according to the Bible? Huh? You read the Bible? So since you read the Bible, you should know what your nationality is, right? Alright, so look, give me Deuteronomy 7:6 real quick. We gotta understand that, do you think that everybody is equal? Do you think everybody's equal on this world right now? No? Alright, who's on the top, who's on the bottom? How you doing, sis? Alright, here you go.
Uh-oh.
How you doing, sis? It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Yeah. Okay, so look, I'm asking everybody this question. I know you might know because you've been here before. But the thing is, I'm trying to ask everybody, is everybody equal on the face of the earth? What you think?
We're supposed to be, we should be.
We should be? What you think, sis?
Not in today's world.
Not in today's world? What about you? No? What about you, sis?
I say yeah.
You say everybody's equal. Okay.
Regardless of the circumstances, we all are.
Okay. Read that.
I stand for justice.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Hold on, wait. Who are we talking about? Hold that and give me Deuteronomy 1:1 because we need to know, because a lot of people want to say look at the context. Ain't that right, sis? I know you like context. I remember that. You like context. So give me context. Give me Deuteronomy 1:1.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So the book of Deuteronomy is Moses speaking to the Israelites after he split the Red Sea and came across to the wilderness, right? Now go back to where you was at.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
So he's saying the Israelites are holy people unto the Lord God, meaning they're separate people, right? Holy means to be separated, to be set on high, right? Read that.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
So he said he chose you, the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, to be special unto himself. Just like if you got a special shirt, a special pair of shoes that you only pull them out only on special occasions, right? You don't wear them, you don't want to get dirty, you don't want nothing to happen to them, you pull them out on special occasions, right? Read that.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Did I just say equal?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
It says above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So does God think that we all equal?
Yeah.
So he said God says we all equal.
He says above all people.
Exactly. So no, that's right. So sis, what you said was right. But look, now do you agree with what God say, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I know you be wavering on what God say. We're gonna get you together though, sis. So the thing is, it said that God's chosen people is supposed to be above all people upon the face of the earth. But why aren't we above all people on the face of the earth right now? Because are we moving as we above everybody right now?
Right, bring it up.
Like the sister said, no. Why not though? Everybody want to know why aren't we moving the way that God says we're supposed to be above all people?
Right.
God, give me Deuteronomy 28:15.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
Man, it said it's going to come to pass. Man, this is a spiritual prophecy right here, saying that this is written thousands of years ago, saying that right now, even in 2023, that this is going to happen. Read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
That if you do not listen to the words that is in this book, read.
To observe to do all his commandments.
To do all his commandments, read.
And his statutes.
So it said to do all his commandments and his statutes. A lot of people be like, okay, I do a commandment. I do all the 10 commandments.
Right.
It says the commandments and the statutes.
Right.
I mean, the statutes mean the sub-laws. Right. Just like you got murder. You got murder is your main law, and then you got involuntary manslaughter, first degree, second degree. Right. Those are statutes that fall under the main law, right?
Right, bring it out.
So read.
To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Right.
That all these curses shall come upon thee, and overtake thee.
So it says all these curses are going to come upon us and overtake us. Now, is a curse a good thing or a bad thing?
It can be either one.
So tell me a good curse.
Good curse, you curse to have money.
Is a curse to have money? So is that really a bad thing or is that a good thing?
That's what I'm saying. It can go either way. It depends how you look at it.
I'm gonna say because give me what's it, Luke 4:4. I'm gonna say what's it, Matthew 4:4. Cause he said he could be cursed to have money. Now, and he said I want to show you what it means when somebody when you get that curse to have money. Let me see where it come from. We're gonna get you where it come from. Was it with Satan? Is it 4 or is it 3? This is right.
Matthew chapter 4, verse 5. Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple.
So this is when the Satan came to tempt Christ, right? When he was in the wilderness, he was fasting for 40 days. Now read that.
And saith unto him, If thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down, for it is written, He shall give His angels charge concerning thee.
So he was tempting him. He's telling him, man, if you go ahead and jump off the cliff, and you'll be good. He's pretty much trying to tempt God and trying to throw different things at him. And what Christ had to end up doing was he had to counteract him with the scriptures. So that means you have to be in the scriptures in order to even counteract Satan, right?
That's right.
Read. Yes, read it.
Verse 8. Again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain, and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world.
So he took him to a high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world. And what did he tell him?
And the glory of them, and saith unto him, All these things will I give thee.
He said, all this stuff I will give you. Everything you see can belong to you. All the money, all the power, all the riches. Everything that you see can belong to you right now if you do what? If you what?
If thou wilt fall down and worship me.
So if you fall down and worship Satan, then you can get all the riches and all the money that you want. So I don't think that's a good thing, bro. That ain't a good thing at all. Now the thing is, now go back to Deuteronomy 28. Read that verse 15.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
How you doing, bro? Hold on. How you doing, bro? What you doing, man? What's your name, man? I'm Gabriel, man. How you doing, man? We out here, we teaching about our nationality according to the Bible. That's what we doing, man. Yeah, listen to this verse real quick. You can get to understand right now. Read that.
To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day,
Right.
that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Right. Now give me for the next verse.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So one thing that you see in every community where you see the so-called blacks, Hispanics, or Native Americans, you see the community is downtrodden. There's potholes everywhere. There's crime everywhere. You got baby mamas running around. You got people running around selling drugs to each other.
Right.
You don't have to worry about that when you go over here to Cascade. You ain't got to worry about that over there, do you? You got people move to the so-called white people's neighborhoods and think they made it. They think that, moving on up to the east side, because I done moved over here to where the white folks at. But in your own neighborhood, you got to worry about if you walk past one of your brothers with a hoodie on, he might rob you. You got to worry about if I'm moving into my house, I got to move in at night because I can't let nobody see me carrying a flat screen TV in my house because they might break in my house to take it when I'm gone.
That's right.
Is that how we're supposed to be? Is that how it's supposed to be? Should we not have to feel, do we have to feel that type of fear around our own people? That's not how it's supposed to be, but that's a curse that we're going through. Read on.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
It said, and cursed shall be in the field. In every field that we go in, either whether it be the job field, and even on these signs that we got right here, of us being in the cotton fields and stuff like that. All this stuff is curses that God put upon us for disobedience, for not following the laws, statutes, and commandments of God.
That's right.
We have to turn back and do what God told us. He's our spiritual father, right? You got kids, bro? You got kids? You got kids? All right, but you got children, bro. I understand. So if you got children, so you know that you want your children to listen to you, correct? Right, and if they listen to you, they get blessings. Say they'll be able to get allowance. They get to go outside. They get new video games or so on and so such, whatever they want. But if they don't listen, they get put on punishment. They don't get that video game. They don't get to go outside, so on and so on and so forth, right? So same thing with God. He's our spiritual father, right? So if we listen to him, he's gonna put us on high and keep us in our desired place. But if we don't listen to him, then he's gonna put us under these other nations that's supposed to be under us.
Right.
That's our problem right now. We're being too disobedient to God.
Right.
We have to stop that.
Right.
Read, give me verse 46.
Verse 46.
Yep.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
So it says that these curses is going to be upon us for a sign. I mean, like, what does a sign do? What does a sign do, bro? You don't know? What does a sign do, bro?
I'll let you know what's going on next.
Bro, give me 1 second. I'm gonna finish this real quick. I'm gonna let you go in 1 second. I just want to get to the point before you leave. So a sign pretty much like let you know, it is identifier. It's to let you know what it is that you're going to. You know, right here, you look at that sign, you know that's the library because you got the sign right there. You know that's the Boost Mobile store right there because it's a sign right there that identifies that that's Boost Mobile, right? So it said that these curses that we're reading right now from Deuteronomy chapter 28, from 15 all the way down to verse 68, these are signs, these are identifiers to show that that shows that identify who are the nation of Israel, right? Read.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder,
Right.
and upon thy seed forever.
So it says as long as Israel keeps generating, it's going to be upon our seed, right? It's going to be always upon us. Read that. Finish up. Finish it. Keep reading. Next verse.
Therefore shalt thou serve, verse 47, because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
Said because we wouldn't serve God with happiness and gladness of heart, right? This is what happened. Read.
For the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So therefore we're going to serve our enemies. Who's our enemy?
The devil.
Huh?
The devil.
Who's our enemy on this earth? Because we know about the spiritual, I'll say this. Who works for the devil? Who works for Satan on this earth?
Right, bring it up.
White people.
Okay, all praise to the Most High, man. That's what it is. And I'm going to prove it to you. Do you believe that? No? That's like a not really. I don't know about that. I'm going to prove it to you. Read that.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy, which the Lord shall send against
He
thee.
says, I'm going to serve the enemy which the Lord is going to send against us. The Lord is sending this enemy against us for our disobedience. This is part of our curse. Read.
In hunger,
In hunger. Read.
and in thirst, and in nakedness.
So it says in hunger, in thirst, and in nakedness. So in hunger, where it says, who do you have to buy your food from?
No.
Who you have to buy your food from? It says in hunger and in what?
And in thirst.
And in thirst. Who do you have to buy who you pay your water bill to? If you want to go buy some water, you got to go buy, who owns Aquafina? Come on, bro. Read.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness. Man, pull your tag out on the back of your shirt right now. And what's the name on the back? Is it your people name on the back of your tag right now? Even if it's Sean John got to go to the white man to get his textiles to make his clothes.
Right.
So come on, read that.
And in want of all things.
In the want of all things. If you want a birth certificate, if you want a death certificate, if you want a driver's license, if you want a bank loan, if you want to learn religion, if you want to know anything, you want to go to school, everything, you got to go to the same people that what?
And in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And the same people is going to put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. What's a yoke of iron?
That's that thing right there.
Come on, man. See that? You see these? Yokes of iron on our necks. Chains. The same people that you got to go to get your food, the same people you got to go to get something to drink, the same people you pay your water bill to, the enemy that the Bible calls their enemy, is the same people that put yokes of iron on your neck. That's who we go to, and that's who it is. So, bro, I'm gonna ask you one more time: who's the enemy? All praises. So you got to understand that, and once you understand that, you will move accordingly. All right, brother.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom. What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example.